Hello everyone, it is your boy Winster and I'm back at it again with another video. Today we are doing a deck profile on Rocket Bestial Dragon Link. I recently placed top 4 at an OTS win-a-box event. It was definitely a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone who entered. It was super sweaty. I think the sweatiest event that I've entered thus far. Definitely a great time. But before we get into the deck profile, we are getting so close to 1,000 subs. I want to say thank you personally to everyone that has subbed. And if you haven't, hopefully you're considering, and hopefully I earned that sub with today's video. And for those who have subbed, I know you guys have the notification bell turned on, right? I know I shouldn't have to bring it up, but just in case if you didn't, please be sure to turn on the notification bell. If you guys want to check all my other social media platforms, I'm going to leave it in the description box. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Discord. Those are very active platforms. So if you guys want to see more of my content, be sure to check it out. I'm going to leave it in the Discord. But let's jump right into today's deck profile. I definitely want to showcase what I've been working with. Jumping right into the deck profile, I'm playing 47 cards in the main. And as I'm going through certain ratios and certain cards, I'll give as much detail as I need when it comes to why I'm playing certain ratios. Some things are very obvious in this deck, but I'll go ahead and give an explanation when I can. So it goes without saying, of course, you're playing 3 copies of Starlight Safer. It is wild to me. I've seen some recent builds actually not playing 3 copies of this. They make one and cut it down to 2. I get that we're in a draw format, but this card is super crucial. It gets you to the Chaos engine. It gets you to the Bestial engine. It gets you to literally any card that you need. Definitely a 3 of in my opinion. My Rocket package is going to be 2 copies of Rocket Tracer. And then I play 1 copy of Rocket Recharge. And then I play 1 copy of Rocket Caliber. This package worked for me every single time. Going into game 2 and 3, I sided Rocket Caliber out. There was this one game where I was trying to figure out a line. I needed a link climb because I wasn't able to synchro. And I already had used Rocket Recharge and 1 Rocket Tracer that was already in the grave. So I special summon the Rocket, normal summon a Droll, activated Rocket effect, popped the Droll, special summon this, and was able to link climb and get the W off of that. It was such a simple play, but the extra name for Rocket Caliber definitely came up. So I definitely play this card, game 2, 3, sided out, sided in, but definitely need to play this. Of course, I play the 1 Absa Router. You have to play Absa Router. Definitely part of the Rocket package. Great when you draw into it and when you have a Rocket monster. Great with Chaos Space, but you only need 1. I don't play the Noctovision. I think it's too bricky, but definitely could play that, but I personally don't play it. This is one that I was trying to figure out the proper ratios, but I play the 3 Black Metal Dragon, and then I play the 1 Darkness Metal Dragon. I have the new Red Eyes Meteor Dragon here. I just didn't have it for the event. Shout out to second place Tristan. He ended up after the event. I was salty. He comes up to me, right? He's the one who beat me too. He comes up to me. He's like, "Here, bro, you need this." I was like, "God damn it, man, you're too nice." But yeah, I didn't have this event, but I would play this. But this is definitely the ratio. There was times where I sided this out because obviously this deck has so many starters. If you side out 1 Black Metal Dragon, it's not going to do too much. So I ended up siding 1 of these going into game 2, going into game 3. But this package, this ratio worked for me, and a great card just to side out. The Chaos cards, of course, I play the White and Black Dragon. There's not really much to say there. These cards are absolutely broken, and if you don't play them, I don't know what you're doing. And then I do play 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. This is 1 card that actually didn't come up for me. But a while ago when I was still playing Rocket Dragon Link, I definitely used this card to out. I think it was a Avermax that had the IP Masquerena protection on it. Because this card sends, it doesn't destroy, I was able to get around Avermax. So this card does come up, but it's something that you don't have to play, but I think it comes up more often than it doesn't. And then, of course, you play the 1 Levy. Levy's too good in this deck. Great card to pop stuff that doesn't target. Great removal for the deck and an extra body. The Bestial package, I play 1 Bestial, 3. Oh wait, I play 3 Lubellion. That's crazy because it's standard. You have to play 3 Bestial Lubellion. I play 3 copies of Bestial Magnamut. Uh, Phenomenal. Bestials are just too good. They're extra bodies, great rate of synchro. Now, this is one ratio I was trying to figure out. Obviously, we're in a Droll and Logbird format, so Bestial Lubellion is really great, but if you're going first with Rocket Dragon Link and you send the Lubellion and search your Bestial, that's pretty much GG's for you. Unless you have plays already in your hand, you're not going to be able to link climb as much. And Saronir obviously gets around that by sending Lubellion straight to the grave. And then Lubellion itself sets a card face up on the field, doesn't activate it. So I definitely think you don't have to play 3. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, the night before I kind of scrambled and put my Dragon Link deck together. And I saw a lot of deck profiles and a lot of them were playing 3. 3 didn't come up, but I definitely think the proper ratio is 2. I just wanted to try out 3 because since I put it back together and I saw a lot of profiles playing it, I'm going to try it out. 2 is definitely the right ratio, but you can play 3 because of Droll and Lock and considering how strong it is in the format. And then my last Bestial, I play the one Druisworm. I do not play Baldrake. The reason I don't play Baldrake is because I play 47 cards. I'm trying to cut it to 40 as close as I can, and you know, cutting down on the Saronir might help with that. But Baldrake is a great card, great for removal, extra name, but you already played so many Bestios, you know, you don't have to play it. Time for the spells. I play the one Boot Sector Launch. You hate opening this. I play the one Dragon's Ravine. This is okay to open. And then I play the one Branded Regain. This card is broken, man. This card gives you so much advantage. When they summon, you summon a Bestial. When a Light or Dark is banished, you shuffle it, draw a card. Yeah, since we are, like I said earlier, we are in a Droll and Lock format. This card is a little bit hard to really get off because of Droll and Lockbird, but it's still phenomenal. Still such a great card. And then I play the, of course, triple copies of Chaos Space. Like I said, guys, like the night before the event, I was watching a lot of deck profiles, and I've had heard someone that they are willing to cut Chaos Space. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe going to game 2, 3, you side one of these out because there's so many starters in this deck. But Chaos Space is absolutely broken in Dragon Link. It's crazy that I heard someone actually say that they are willing to cut this card to town. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. But you play 3 Chaos Space, okay? You play 3 Chaos Space. And of course, we played one of the most broken cards, Quick Launch. Not once per turn, gets any rocket out of the deck. Super good card. And now, onto the hand traps. The hand traps are something, because this event was a lot more serious, I definitely wanted to play consistency. I wanted to play hand traps instead of board breakers. Not that Dragon Link is weak using board breakers, but I think it's a lot more optimal in today's format, considering that the extra deck is a little bit tight. It's hard to run cards like Super Poly and stuff like that. Dark Ruler no more, evenly matched. So I went to the hand trap format, and I just put some of the best hand traps. I played 3 copies of Nibiru. This card was super clutch. I think round 2, I played against a Marinces player, and shout out to my friend SRD. He gave me a little bit of a tip, and I ended up Nibiruing at a really crucial point against the Marinces, and I gave the token, they're facing me, I gave it to their right side, right underneath the link, because again, going off of what my friend told me that if you put it on that side, it's a little bit harder for them to climb. Not that they can't, but it's hard for them to climb on their left side. So I ended up putting the token there, and he said, yeah, like that was a great spot. Again, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, guys. Marinces players, I apologize, but you probably could still probably go off, but that's what I was told. But Nibiru came in really clutch. I got Nibiru to ton. Definitely a great card. It's too good in the format, in my personal opinion. I played Ash. 3 copies of Ash. This card actually came up a lot. I was actually shocked. I actually managed to hit a branded fusion with Ash, and it just felt the best. So 3 copies of Ash. I played 3 copies of the Droll and Lockbird. Look, man, I've seen some decks just play 1 copy. Considering how strong this card is right now, you have to play 3. 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird literally stops any top tier deck right now. It stops Kashtira, it sets Pearly, it stops Dragon Link, it just stops everything. I think one of the ones that it doesn't is just like branded Despia, but that's just branded Despia, Chimera Despia, or branded like Chimera, whatever you want to call it. It does get hurt with Droll because he searched so much. But I definitely think Droll is you have to at least play it in the side. Definitely a really impactful card. And my last hand trap trio is Infinite Impermanence. I'm sorry guys, this is the only rarity that I have. I want to get like ultras, anything other than gold rare. Gold rare is just so ugly to me. And like if you look at one of my gold rares, I've been playing this so long. And Infinite Impermanence has been such like a staple card since I got back into playing. But look, the gold is starting to fall off of this card. But I play 3 copies into Infinite Impermanence. It dodges Triple Tactics Talents. It dodges Called by the Grave. You could use it literally, you know, you going second, save it for the Floodgate, save it for the Rise Heart. Guard is great. Definitely would play 3 of it, and that's what I do. On to the side deck. For my Link 1s, I play the 1 Striker, and I play the 1 Guard Dragon Pisty. This is just Link climbing to Link 5. Striker Dragon. I seen motherfuckers, I know you guys seen it, right? In those Facebook groups, everyone's posting their actual, like, fantasy ban list because one hasn't came in a long time. And some people put Striker Dragon on there. I'm like, listen, bro. Like, not that you can't play the deck because Pisty exists, but like, it'll be so hard without, you know, Striker Dragon. But that's what I play for my Link 1s. My Link 2s, I play the 1 Dark. This came up so much, man. I use this effect so often. Such a great card. And then I play the 1 Spheres. And then I play the 1 Romulus. This card is absolutely broken, guys. There's definitely a lot of cards that you could like play to floodgate your opponent. You could play the Kokai Miro Drago. You could play the, I forgot that pendulum monster. It's like Amphorage, and you can only special summon like Amphorage monsters or some shit like that. You could summon literally anything off of Spears, and you could literally floodgate your opponent, or you could just bounce very important cards. You play Rom because you need the Link 2, and then on top of that, it's really great because it's a wind. And let's say you are playing in the mirror match, this cannot get, like, you know, bestialed in the grave, and then you could just get a Link 2. And that's only in the mirror match. You know, a good dragon, when a mirror match happens, they're usually gonna like bestial or stop the Barrow Savage from equipping the Link monster in the grave. A lot of the times you're going to try to aim for the triple burst because it's a Link 3. But you also have the alternative to a Link 2. Yes, you only get 2 negates and you only gain the 600 attack, but it's a wind and you'll get the negates instead of not getting them. For my Link 3s, I play the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and then I play the 1 Triple Burst. Again, just a Link climb to Link 5. Also, great way to point down when you have Pisty on the right hand side. The Nightmare Unicorn standard Axis Code Talker line. Speaking of which, I play the 1 Axis Code Talker. I play the 1 Borrowland, one of the better Link 5s, man. This card is absolutely busted. If you resolve this, like, you're more than likely going to win the game. The card is just too good. And then onto the Synchros, I play the 1 Scarlight for time. Of course, I play the 1 Borrowland Savage. I play the 1 Barone. I play the 1 Bestial Dispater. And then I play the 1 Chaos Angel. This card is busted, man. This card is busted in this deck. Great way. It stops a lot of cards from working, and it's so easy to go into. You could literally use Light Dragon and any Bestial level 6, and you go into this guy. And then my last card, I play the Heretic Dragon. I actually didn't go into this at all. I'm going to be honest. It never got to a point where I had multiple Bestials on the field, and I was able to go into this. But definitely a great card in my opinion. Onto the sideboard. I try to plan out literally for anything, I'm going to be honest with you, and I tried my best. But let's go ahead and go into it. The newly acquired, I played the 3 Kurikara Pearly matchup. I used it for the cash. It's the funniest fucking thing. I didn't run into, you know, Pearlies or cash players at the event. But I still have them just in case. It's so funny. I remember I think it was the last round. The two cash players who play cash more than often actually had to end up playing each other at the end. Shout out to God. He ended up doing them justice, having them play against each other so they know how it feels. Next, I play Eradicator Epidemic. This card didn't actually come up for me. I used it once, but it wasn't impactful because the person had nothing but monsters in their hands. I play this. Super easy to go to any Bestial, and then you go right into Epidemic Virus. And then I play back row removal. I play the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and then I play 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone. And then I play, of course, the classic, the 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. And then these cards were accompanied by the last classic, triple copies of Evenly Matched. One of the best combos in the game, guys. Dark Ruler No More, 3 copies of Evenly Matched. What a classic move. But that is going to be it for the sideboard, guys. But guys, that is going to be it for today's deck profile. Let me know what you guys think of my deck profile. Like I said, the night before, I just kind of rushed putting this together and play tested. I honestly, going into the first round, I literally forgot like Dragon Link combos, and I was just literally working off of like Bestials, and I'm like, please God, let me try to remember some lines. But let me know what you guys think of my deck profile, guys. Do you guys like some of the ratios? Do you guys agree with me with some of the choices that I make? Let me know in the comment section. I do appreciate everyone's support, and thank you so much for getting us super close to 1,000 subs. Hopefully we get there by the end of the month. But that is going to be it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to check out some more of my content on here. It should be somewhere on the field. It should be somewhere on the screen. Check out that video. But until next time, guys, my name is Winston. Thank you for checking it out, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.